Welcome to Today in Nerd History for March 27th. The Star Trek The Next Generation episode, Starship Mine, aired March 27th, 1993. In this episode, Picard stumbles on a plot to steal highly dangerous fuel from the Enterprise's engines and is trapped on the otherwise empty starship with the thieves, in danger of death from a decontamination sweep about to be performed. The Star Trek Deep Space Nine episode, Blood Oath, aired March 27th, 1994. In this episode, Jadzia opts to risk her future with Starfleet in order to fulfill a blood oath made by Curzon with 3 Klingon warriors you may know. The Star Trek Enterprise episode, Acquisition, aired March 27th, 2002. In this episode, when intergalactic pirates board the Enterprise and stun the crew, unaffected Trip is the only one able to stop them. Happy birthday, Michael York, born March 27th, 1942. Following his role on British TV as Jolin, aka Jolly, in the Forsyth saga, he made his film debut as Lucentillo in The Taming of the Shrew, then was cast as Tybalt in Romeo and Juliet. He starred in The Guru, played a drifter in Something for Everyone, Brian Roberts in Cabaret, and John the Baptist in Jesus of Nazareth. He starred as the Artiganan in the 1973 version of The Three Musketeers, and he made his Broadway debut in the original production of Tennessee Williams' Outcry. 1 year later, the sequel to The Three Musketeers was released, roughly covering events in the second half of the book, titled The Four Musketeers. 15 years later, most of the cast and crew joined together in a third film titled The Return of the Musketeers, based on the Dumas novel 20 years after. He played the title character in the film adaptation of Logan's Run, which is a really good movie. The following year, he starred in The Island of Dr. Moreau, which of course is a really good movie. He has had a busy and varied career in movies, TV, and on stage. He appeared in 2 episodes of A Road to Avonlea. His Broadway theater credits include Bent, The Crucible, Someone Who'll Watch Over Me, and The Little Prince and the Aviator. He also has made many sound recordings as a reader, including Harper Audio's production of C.S. Lewis' The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe. He was in the Babylon 5 episode, A Late Delivery from Avalon, as a delusional man who believed himself to be King Arthur returned. He also appeared as Professor Asher Fleming, a 60-year-old Yale professor and boyfriend of Yale student Paris Geller, during the 4th season of Gilmore Girls. He performed the voice of the character Ares in the Justice League Unlimited episode Hawk and Dove, as well as Dr. Montague Kane in the Batman the Animated Series episode Zatanna, and Kanto in the Superman the Animated Series episode Tools of the Trade. He starred in both the Omega Code and its sequel, Megiddo, the Omega Code 2, as Stone Alexander. He played President Alexander Bourne of Macronesia on SeaQuest 2032. He played Basil Exposition in all 3 of the Austin Power films. He has made an appearance on The Simpsons as Mason Fairbanks, Homer Simpson's possible father in Homer's Paternity Coot, In 2006, he played the character Bernard Fremont in the Law & Order Criminal Intent episode Slither. He also appeared as a fictionalized version of himself in several episodes of the third season of Curb Your Enthusiasm as a fellow investor in Larry's new restaurant, Bobo's. In 2009, he lent his voice to the Star Wars The Clone Wars series. He voiced Petrie's uncle, Tyranno, in the Land Before Time 7, The Stone of Cold Fire, and was the narrator in the audio New Testament project Word of Promise. He again played King Arthur in a revival of Lerner and Loewe's Camelot, which began its run at the La Miranda Theater in Southern California and toured nationally in 2006 and 2007. He plays Luke in the Truth and Life dramatized audio New Testament Bible, a 22-hour audio dramatization of the New Testament, which uses the Revised Standard Version Catholic Edition translation. In 2008, he took part in the BBC Wales program Coming Home about his Welsh family history. In September 2013, he played Albany in the gala performance of William Shakespeare's King Lear at the Old Vic in London. Happy birthday, Nathan Fillion, born March 27, 1971. He is a Canadian actor best known for his role as Malcolm Reynolds in Firefly and Richard Castle on the ABC series Castle. Also Firefly's feature film continuation Serenity, and John Nolan on The Rookie. He has acted in traditionally distributed films like Slither and Trucker, internet distributed films like Dr. Horrible's Sing-Along Blog, TV soap operas, sitcoms, and theater. He has also voiced several video games, including the Bungie titles Halo 3, Halo 3 ODST, Halo Reach, and Destiny. He was also in the web series Con Man, which if you've ever been to conventions, this is a really fun series. You should check it out. Well, that's it for today, folks. I appreciate you listening, and if you enjoyed the show, please feel free to tell your friends about little old me here. Have a wonderful day.